morning and welcome to the Guy Who Sews podcast episode 4. My name is Sean and I am the Guy Who Sews, and this is my podcast that I do on a weekly basis. I am coming to you from coastal Virginia. Today is Sunday the 16th of January and it is a cold day. It is meant to rain and be a nasty gross day, so today is a great day to stay inside, do some sewing, some more quilting. And I'm just so happy to see each and every one of you here. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I hope you are subscribed because it does help me out a lot. And if you're a new viewer, welcome. I hope you enjoy the podcast, and I hope you consider subscribing because it does make a difference. It helps, gets exposure, it helps the channel grow. So if you take a moment, that would be fantastic. So, moving on to works in progress. I've been focusing my efforts this week on the Rhapsody quilt, which for those of you that have been watching my channel over the last few weeks have seen me mention quite a few times and show some video on. So here is just a short clip of some of the work I have done over the week, so enjoy. I was hoping to get the quilt top completed yesterday, but it was a little more work than I had thought it was going to be, so it isn't quite done. But here is the completed top panel with the nice border. I am so happy with how it turned out. And then the other 3 rows are together, so now it's just a matter of putting the cornerstones and sashing in between each row, and then the quilt top will be done. So hopefully next week, if all goes well, I'll be able to show you guys the completed quilt top. Oh, hang on. And so that's it for works in progress. As I focused all my energy this week into the Rhapsody quilt, I don't have any finished objects to show you. Hopefully I'll be able to show you the finished quilt top next week. Recent acquisitions, I don't have any of those either. I did not go to the store. I didn't leave the house that much this week, which was fine by me. But I did get a lovely gift from my wife's friend Jennifer. She sent me this really cool custom sign. I hope you can see it okay. And it says Sean's Quilting Room, established 2013, which is the year that I started quilting. And I just want to, I wanted to show you guys this first before I hung it up in the room here. I haven't quite decided where to put it yet, so if you have a suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for all the comments you have left on my videos over the last few weeks. Comments really do make me happy, and I do read and I respond to each and every one. If you would love to leave a comment, it would make me so happy, and it makes me happy. We'll just leave it at that. So that pretty much wraps. The other thing is, I had an idea this week. I almost posted a video about it earlier, but decided just to include it here in this podcast. you guys get to see what I do here at The Guy Who Sews each week, and I would love to see what you guys are working on, and would love to share the work that you guys put in, week out. So if you have a picture of a quilt that you completed or another project you've completed and would like me to feature it here on the channel, please send me a picture. You can send it to me via email if that works for you. I have an email address set up just for the podcast. It is theguywhosews@gmail.com. I'll put it down here right now and in the description. I can also you can also send it to me through the message feature in Instagram under again The Guy Who Sews, or Facebook. I have a page there, The Guy Who Sews. I do not have a group set up for the channel yet, but that is probably something I will set up fairly soon. So if you'd like me to share your picture of completed projects, please send it over, and just include any information that you would like me to put along with the quilt. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this week. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, again, feel free. If you have comment suggestions that you don't want to put as a comment, but rather send me a message, you can contact me in one of the ways I mentioned earlier. And we will see you again next week. And I know some of you guys have asked about tutorials, and that is something I hope to do very, very soon. So just bear with me, and we'll get them out as soon as we can. Have a good week. Bye.